Hi you guys, Sarah here. Hope you're doing good. Okay, today's video is going to be me covering two pieces that didn't sell. In this video, I'm going to be remaking over the pieces. It'll be this guy and this guy. Did not sell, but that's okay. I'm going to be covering in this video how I remake them over. I'm going to cover the numbers, the original numbers, what I bought the piece for, what it cost me to make over it the first time, and what it's going to cost me to make it over this second time. I'm hoping to knock both of these pieces out in a 24-hour period so I can get them up and listed and out to people. If you want to see all of that and the numbers, stick around you guys and let's get into it. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Sarah, you're crazy. You only just made this piece over 2 weeks ago. I actually made this piece over more like 5 weeks ago, and I've had absolutely no interest. While YouTube has loved it and I've got so much positive feedback from you guys, I appreciate it. The marketplace dictates, and my marketplace is saying, no, the green is too specific, not for me. So a repaint was in order. Okay, the numbers. I originally purchased this from Facebook Marketplace for $85. I normally only like to spend $80, but I didn't mind going over my budget slightly because it's solid oak, it didn't have any smells, and it wasn't damaged. So I knew it was going to be just a paint rather than a fix and a paint. $85 to buy it, $15 for the original green paint that I had mixed up, and then this dusty rose color that I'm painting it with right now cost me $7. There's no name, I'm sorry guys. I got it from the Oops section at Lowe's. I've spent about $10 on top coat and spray paint for the handles and to protect the piece. So all of that added up gets me to $117 that I've spent to make over the piece twice. I'm hoping to sell the piece for a minimum of $775. Once I take away my expenses, it brings me to a profit of $658. But that's not my actual profit, you guys. I'm a business, so I have to pay 30% tax on that. And that brings me to $197.40. And my actual profit is $460.60. Not ideal for, let's say, 2 weeks of making over this dresser, but I'm hoping that this calm, dusty rose color will appeal to a broader base of people and I won't be making this over again. Fingers crossed. But guys, that's just the way that it goes sometimes. Your marketplace dictates whether something sells or not, obviously. Okay, just quickly, I didn't really cover technique because this is more about the numbers, but I'm feathering the edge here. For a smooth brush stroke free finish, you guys, you want a little bit on your brush and you want to do nice long strokes. Multiple thin coats is the way to get a brush stroke free finish. Which makeover did you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments below. Makeover number 1 in the green or today's makeover in the dusty pink. I like both, if I'm completely honest, but I have to say this dusty rose color is very beautiful, very calming, and I definitely could see it in a bedroom and it's ready for many more years of use. I'll pop it up on Facebook Marketplace today, in fact, and fingers and toes crossed, you have to follow me on social media to see if I actually sell this piece. This dresser, if you remember my original video, I purchased this and a vanity which I cut in half and made into nightstands. My best guess, cutting it in half, the total price that I paid cutting in half, I probably paid around $45 for this dresser, and it was in rough shape. It needed a lot of things doing to it. The first time I made it over, I paid about $30 in paint and products. The second time, the only thing I had to do was purchase decoupage papers from Terran at Elegant Upgrades for $16.53. And this time I had the calcium carbonate, which I just mixed with this paint to give me a chunky base underneath my next layer. And the next layer is milk paint. I got this milk paint from Amazon. I'll link it below. It's 1 part water to 1 part milk paint powder. And you mix it up, you shake it up, and then you let it sit for a little while to thicken. And then you go ahead and go in with nice long strokes and cover your piece. I ended up doing 2 coats of this jet black over the top of my DIY paint in Prairie Grey, just so that when I distressed it, this would show up underneath the black paint. I just forgot to mention, I spent $20 on hardware in the original makeover, so I have to include that in my budget. So if we add up everything that I spent on this piece, I come to $146.53. 3 makeovers. Oh, you guys, on this piece. That's a lot, I have to say. I'll be lucky if I get $425 for this piece. So if I can get $425 for this piece, when I take away the $146.53, I'm left with $278.47. 30% of that is $83.54. So realistically, I'm left with about $194 and some change. Okay. So this is what it's ended up looking like after 2 coats. Sorry about the wind. I haven't worked with milk paint before. Well, that's not true. Next week's video is a milk paint video as well. You don't want to miss that one. So I've now worked with it 2 times. It's a lot of fun. It's very chippy finish, but I'm all about the chip. And I really thoroughly enjoyed myself and enjoyed making over this piece. Again, if it doesn't sell, I don't know what I'll do. Hope's volunteered. She said that she'll take it. She loves it. But yeah, we're going to try and see if I can sell it first. So like I said, you guys, that was a lot to spend on this one dresser that I know that I'm not going to get a whole lot of money for. So spending low and purchasing low is so important. Learn from my mistakes. But you also, if your market is dictating that they don't like the piece for whatever reason, then, pivot and adjust. Don't be offended. Don't be upset. Just repaint it and go in a different direction, which is what I've tried to do for both of these pieces. As you can see from this video, I am doing 2 completely different pieces. The first one was more of a modern dipped look with brush stroke free. That's hard to say, you guys. Brush stroke free finish. And then of course the chippy finish is what my heart absolutely loves. So I love doing all kinds of finishes on pieces. So if you haven't already, and you're considering and enjoying and getting value out of this video, there's more to come. Hit that subscribe and bell. And if you could just click like if you're enjoying this video right now, that would be amazing. And I'll send you a virtual hug. All right, you guys, so which one did you like? 1, 2, or 3? I loved 2 because Terran's my friend and I love the paper, but I also am very much about the chippy vintage look, so I really do love the 3rd look as well. Well, let me know in the comments what you guys think, which one you liked best. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of your love and support and encouragement on every video. This is becoming such a community, a place that is safe and welcoming, and I hope that you feel that you feel inspired and encouraged, because I certainly do. I read all of your comments and I'm so blown away and encouraged by what you guys say. So thank you so much. I definitely try and reply to each and every comment. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get to it, but I'm so grateful. I will see you guys on the next video, and if you enjoyed these makeovers, maybe you'll enjoy this one. Bye, you guys. Love ya.